At 75, my neighbor Helen still hikes twice a week, volunteers at the food bank, and never forgets a single birthday, not even mine. One morning over coffee, she smiled and said, "Most people my age can't do half of what I can." That really stuck with me, because she's right. If you're between 65 and 80 and can still do even a few of the things we're about to talk about, you're not just doing well, you're doing exceptionally. And you deserve to be recognized for that. Welcome to Healthy Aging Advice for Elderly. I'm John, and I help older adults stay strong, independent, and full of life. If you're in your 60s, 70s, or beyond and want practical, science-backed tips to thrive in your golden years, hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this channel is made just for you. Today, we're diving into 7 things most people your age can't do. But if you still can, it means you're truly ahead of the curve. These signs aren't about luck. They reflect strength, resilience, and habits that are working in your favor. Stick around until the end. The last one will surprise you, and it might just give you a whole new sense of pride in how far you've come. 1. You can walk without assistance. Mobility is one of the first things many people start to lose as they age. If you can still walk without a cane or walker, even just around your home or neighborhood, that's a big deal. It means your muscles, joints, and balance are holding up strong, and that gives you freedom, independence, and dignity. Walking is one of the simplest, yet most important activities you can do for your health. It doesn't matter if it's a stroll around the block or a quick trip to the grocery store. Being able to move freely means you're still in control of your life. It also helps keep your circulation going, strengthens your heart, and reduces your risk of falling. Plus, the more you walk, the better your bones and joints will feel over time. If you've been walking regularly, you might have noticed how much better it makes you feel, both physically and mentally. Walking outdoors gives you the added benefit of fresh air and sunshine, which are key to maintaining good mood and energy levels. It's the kind of low-impact exercise that anyone can do, regardless of age. But if you've been struggling with mobility, don't worry, there's still time to work on it. Simple strength and balance exercises, like standing on one foot or leg lifts, can help improve your walking ability over time. The key is consistency. Even a short daily walk is a step in the right direction. So, let's check in with each other. Can you still walk a mile without help? Whether it's a walk to the mailbox or around the block, type yes or not yet in the comments. We're all in this together, and your progress matters, no matter where you're at. Let's encourage one another. 2. You sleep 6 to 8 hours naturally. Good sleep becomes harder to come by as we get older. We often deal with changes in hormones, aches and pains, and a racing mind that just won't settle down. As a result, many people start relying on sleeping pills or other quick fixes to get a few hours of rest. But if you can still fall asleep and stay asleep for 6 to 8 hours most nights, without relying on medication, you're doing better than the majority of people your age. And that's something to be proud of. Sleep is vital for your health, especially as we age. It's during those deep hours of sleep that your body works to repair itself. Your muscles relax, and your immune system gets stronger. Sleep also plays a huge role in brain function. It helps you process memories, boost your mood, and clear out harmful toxins that build up over the day. If you're getting a solid night's sleep naturally, your body is likely doing a better job of taking care of itself than many others. However, if you're having trouble sleeping, don't be discouraged. It's a common issue, but there are plenty of natural ways to improve your rest. For example, sticking to a regular sleep schedule, going to bed and waking up at the same time each day can help regulate your body's internal clock. You can also make your bedroom a sleep-friendly environment by keeping it cool, quiet, and dark. Limiting screen time before bed is another big one. Blue light from phones and TVs can interfere with your body's ability to wind down. Also, something as simple as a warm cup of herbal tea, like chamomile, or light stretching before bed can prepare your body for rest. Avoiding caffeine in the afternoon and evening can make a huge difference too. Those little changes can make a world of difference in how you feel when you wake up. Remember, sleep is something your body needs to function properly. The more you prioritize rest, the better you'll feel during the day, mentally and physically. And if you're already getting that quality sleep naturally, you're ahead of the game. What helps you get a good night's sleep? Share your best tip in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going and help each other out. 3. You remember names, dates, and daily tasks. If you can still remember birthdays, appointments, or even what you had for dinner last night, you're doing better than most. As we age, it's normal for our memory to change. But if your mind is still sharp and you can recall important details with ease, that's a powerful sign of brain resilience. Cognitive health tends to decline after 65, and many people experience frequent memory lapses. However, being able to recall names, dates, and daily tasks shows that your brain is still working hard, which is something you should celebrate. The brain, just like any other part of your body, needs regular exercise to stay in shape. And the good news is, there are plenty of ways to keep your memory strong and sharp. Simple, everyday activities like reading, doing puzzles, or engaging in new hobbies can help keep your mind active. The more you challenge your brain, the more resilient it becomes. Memory lapses happen to everyone now and then, but when your brain is well maintained, those moments become less frequent. If you find that your memory isn't what it used to be, don't panic. There are many ways to improve it. For example, keeping a daily planner or using your phone's reminder apps can help you stay on top of tasks. When it comes to names and faces, don't be afraid to ask for clarification if you forget someone's name. It's totally normal, and usually, people are understanding. A fun trick is associating someone's name with a visual image, like remembering Tom by visualizing a tomato. It might sound silly, but these little tricks can be surprisingly effective. Maintaining a healthy lifestyle also plays a big role in cognitive health. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of fruits, vegetables, and omega-3 rich foods like fish helps nourish the brain. Physical exercise, especially cardio, increases blood flow to the brain, keeping it strong and sharp. And, of course, managing stress is crucial. Chronic stress can be harmful to memory, so finding ways to relax, such as meditation or simply taking a few moments to breathe deeply, can do wonders. But if you're already able to remember important dates and details without any trouble, that's a huge victory. Keep it up. You're keeping your mind in top shape, and that's something to be proud of. What's your trick to staying sharp? Crossword puzzles, reading, or something else? Let us know in the comments below. Let's share tips and help each other stay sharp. 4. You manage your own finances. If you still pay your bills, balance a checkbook, or handle your banking on your own, that means your mental clarity and executive functioning are strong. Many seniors eventually need help with these tasks, but if you're still in control of your finances, that's a huge accomplishment. It's one of the clearest signs of independence and mental agility, and it shows that you've got a sharp mind and a strong sense of responsibility. Managing finances isn't always easy, and as we age, it can become more challenging. But if you're still on top of it, whether you're balancing your budget, paying bills on time, or managing investments, you're doing better than most. Staying organized and keeping track of your finances requires mental clarity, focus, and a good memory. And if you're still doing it without much help, you should feel incredibly proud. One of the biggest benefits of managing your own finances is the sense of control it gives you. Financial independence means you can continue to make decisions about your life without relying on others. It allows you to live the way you choose, without worrying about someone else stepping in. Plus, keeping track of finances helps reduce stress, and it's a good way to ensure that you're staying on top of things as you move through life. But if you've started to notice that keeping track of your money is becoming harder, don't worry. It's a common concern, and there are plenty of ways to make the process easier. Setting up automatic bill payments, using budgeting apps, or asking a trusted family member to help with a monthly check-in can all take the pressure off. Staying organized with finances also gives you the opportunity to plan for the future. By regularly reviewing your financial situation, you can make smarter decisions about retirement savings, healthcare costs, and long-term care. Being proactive in this area ensures that you're prepared for whatever comes your way. And even if you need a little extra support, the fact that you're still involved shows that you're committed to maintaining your independence. If you're still managing your finances independently, that's a major sign of strength and resilience. Not everyone can do it, and you're a great example of what it means to age well. Are you still managing your own money? Say still going strong in the comments if you are. Let's celebrate our independence together and keep this conversation going. 5. You stay social and connected. Loneliness is more dangerous than smoking. It's not just a saying. Research shows that social isolation can have serious effects on your health, increasing the risk of depression, anxiety, and even heart disease. But if you still talk with friends, have regular calls with family, or even chat with neighbors, you're doing better than most. Staying social and maintaining connections is one of the most important things you can do to protect both your emotional and mental health as you age. As humans, we're wired for connection. It's built into our DNA to seek out relationships, share experiences, and build bonds. And as we get older, staying connected to the people we care about becomes even more crucial. Healthy relationships provide us with a sense of purpose, reduce stress, and help us maintain cognitive function. Plus, regular social interactions can make you feel valued and important, which is vital for keeping a positive outlook. If you're still finding the time to maintain friendships, meet for coffee, or even just chat with a neighbor in passing, you're doing something incredibly beneficial for your overall well-being. Socializing doesn't always have to mean large gatherings or big events. It can be as simple as picking up the phone for a quick call, sending a text, or sharing a story with someone who cares. The key is to stay engaged with others, even if it's in small ways. One great way to keep socially connected is to set up regular calls or video chats with family members, especially those who live far away. Staying in touch with loved ones can prevent the feeling of isolation and bring a sense of joy and connection. If you're able to, consider joining a club, group, or volunteer activity. Being part of something larger than yourself helps foster relationships and keeps your mind active. Even if you're not able to meet in person as often, technology offers countless ways to stay connected. Social media, messaging apps, and video calls are all great tools to help maintain contact with the people who matter most. And don't forget about your neighbors. They can be a great source of companionship and support, and simply greeting someone while out for a walk can brighten both your day and theirs. If you've been feeling a bit isolated lately, remember, it's never too late to reconnect. Start with a simple phone call or reach out to someone you haven't spoken to in a while. The effort will be worth it, and you'll feel better for it. Who's someone you've talked to this week? Mention them in the comments. Let's keep this conversation going and support one another in staying connected. 6. You prepare your own meals. Cooking might seem simple, but it actually takes a lot more than just following a recipe. It requires coordination, planning, energy, and the ability to stay organized. If you're still preparing your own meals, you're not just taking care of your nutrition, but you're also maintaining key life skills. Preparing your meals every day shows strength, focus, and independence. It means you're in control of your health, your diet, and your well-being. Eating a balanced meal is one of the most powerful ways to support your body as you age. When you prepare your meals, you get to choose exactly what goes into your food, ensuring that you're getting the nutrients you need for energy, immune support, and mental clarity. Plus, cooking allows you to enjoy fresh ingredients, which are packed with vitamins and minerals that processed foods often lack. Preparing a meal also encourages mindfulness, which has been shown to help with digestion and mental health. It's about taking the time to care for yourself, and it's something you can feel proud of. As we age, we might face physical challenges that make cooking more difficult, but that doesn't mean you can't adapt. You can simplify your meals by using pre-chopped vegetables, one-pan recipes, or investing in appliances like slow cookers or air fryers that make cooking easier. The key is to keep it simple and make sure you're getting the nutrients you need. Cooking doesn't have to be complicated to be healthy. It's about finding what works best for you. There's also something incredibly rewarding about cooking for yourself. It's an act of self-care that gives you a sense of accomplishment, knowing that you've nourished your body with something homemade. Plus, it helps you stay independent and avoid the need for outside help, which is a goal for many as they age. And let's not forget the joy of savoring a meal. You've prepared yourself. It's something we shouldn't take for granted. If you've ever had a moment where you looked at your meal and thought, "I did that," you know exactly what I mean. It's not just about food. It's about maintaining control and independence over your daily life. What's one meal you love to cook for yourself? Share it in the comments. We might get inspired to try something new. Let's continue to support each other in maintaining these important life skills. 7. You still look forward to tomorrow. This one might be less about physical ability and more about emotional strength, but it might just be the most important. If you still get excited about a new day, a hobby you love, a visit from family, or a new experience, that's a huge sign of emotional resilience. It means your spirit is alive and hopeful, and that is truly exceptional. As we age, it's easy to get bogged down by the challenges of life, aches, pains, or the loss of loved ones. But if you're still looking forward to what tomorrow might bring, that's a clear sign that you're maintaining a strong, positive mindset. Having something to look forward to, whether big or small, keeps your emotional health in check. It helps you stay motivated, engaged, and connected to the world around you. And that's crucial for long-term happiness and well-being. Looking forward to tomorrow is also a powerful indicator of emotional resilience. It means you're adapting to life's changes and finding new reasons to stay engaged with the world. Even if life feels slower or more challenging at times, having a goal or something to look forward to gives you a sense of purpose. Whether it's a favorite hobby, meeting a friend for coffee, or even just enjoying a beautiful sunrise, these small moments of anticipation keep the spark alive. What's truly remarkable is that the more you look forward to the future, the more positive energy you create. This mindset encourages you to stay active, take care of yourself, and keep pursuing what brings you joy. You're essentially creating your own emotional resilience. By embracing new experiences, seeking out joy, and making time for what excites you, you're taking proactive steps to protect your mental and emotional health. So, if you're still excited about the future, if you're looking forward to tomorrow, even if it's something simple, consider it a victory. Your emotional well-being is as important as your physical health, and it's something you've clearly worked to preserve. What are you looking forward to this week? Let's celebrate it together in the comments. Whether it's a family visit, a new hobby, or even just a quiet moment to yourself, let's share the little joys that keep us going. If you could relate to even 3 or 4 of these, give yourself some credit. You're doing better than most. It's easy to get caught up in what we can't do anymore, but focusing on the things we can still do is where the true power lies. And if you didn't relate to all of them, don't worry. Every one of these can be worked on, step by step. The journey of healthy aging is about progress, not perfection. The good news is that you don't have to tackle everything all at once. By making small, manageable changes, you can start strengthening areas of your life that feel a little more challenging. The fact that you're here, reading this, shows that you're committed to living well and taking charge of your aging journey. And that's something to be proud of. Drop a comment. How many of these 7 can you still do? I read every single one, and I love hearing your stories and supporting you along the way. Whether you're feeling proud of the things you're already doing, or you're taking the first steps toward improvement, let's keep this conversation going.